Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, I'm that guy. And no, you did not read the title wrong. It is not a typo. It's not a joke. It's not a skit. It is real life. My ex-husband was sleeping with my dad. Now, chat, if there was not a time to bring out public execution, if there was not a day to bring out public execution, if medieval torture has seen too of a radical move, we have entered the age of debauchery. Let's get into it.
Now that my dad and my husband at the time were sleeping together.
Chat, we as a community need to start bringing upon shame. We need to start being tyrants in our demeanor. We need to start becoming bullies in our action. Because I feel like if people were shamed, if people were brutalized, if people mentally felt like felt like there was consequences to their actions, then this would not happen.
I felt betrayed.
Chat. Now imagine, right? Imagine your wife, right? And you have a child. Let's say this. Let's put this in the fair perspective. Your wife, your spouse, and your child's spouse got together, all right? And they were sleeping together. Chat, I ain't gonna hold you. I would have to murder them both. It doesn't seem like something that should exist in the natural world. You know what I'm saying? It seems almost unbelievable.
My ex-husband gave me HIV. I never knew that social media.
And not only did her ex-husband sleep with her dad, I feel like at that point, you both need to be put down. You're dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy rabid dogs, you need to be put down. Not only did he sleep with her father, but he gave her HIV. I feel like in a court case, if I was a judge and I saw this and they said, "Oh, I murdered my husband because he was sleeping with my father," I would say there's no way that was happening. Your ex-husband wasn't sleeping with your father. You're crazy. And if they showed me the proof that he was, I'm gonna have to say, like, you're free. Because the murder don't even seem like it seemed too easy. It seemed like he got off easy, bro. Like, if you murdered him, I'm thinking like that was the appropriate response. I don't know how to respond any other way.
They make me feel like I am a walking disease. My mom was there when the doctor told me that I was HIV positive.
I was devastated.
You go your HIV medicine. She told me she was HIV positive maybe a week or two into us dating.
I knew I needed to tell him before I met him in person. I was nervous that Brandon wouldn't want to be with me.
I was already in love with her from like the first interaction, so it didn't bother me.
As long as you're taking your medicine every single day, you can live. It helps with my immune system so that it will be zero.
Chat, and if you are in a scenario where your spouse is somehow cheating on you with a friend, God forbid a family member, and if it's so, I don't even know, because if it was a spouse, dude, it doesn't even seem inconceivable. It's already horrible if it's a friend. You know what I'm saying? It's already horrible if it's a friend. But a family member, especially if it's a parent, death needs to occur. And I don't the appropriate response is death penalty. I don't see another solution to the problem. I need to remove you from this world. You're a parasite. You are going to corrupt this world.
0% chance for me to give my partner HIV or even pass it down to my children. Side effects that I personally received was short memory loss. It did cause me to have anxiety and depression. I am currently on meds as well for that. I know the side effects can be very scary, but I'd rather have side effects than to be dying. But he was the cutest. I told him in the first month of us dating, if he was serious, prove it. And he did just that.
Where your tattoo at?
To find love, just that. If he was serious.
Damn. This is what she looked like when they first met?
Prove it. And
holy shit, the glow down is real.
he did just that.
Where your tattoo at?
To find love.
Damn, the glow down is this looks like a completely different person. I'm not saying she ugly now, but guys, Lee, you look like the sauce and apple. You look like the sauce and applesauce, bro. Like you ain't playing.
After HIV, it's not easy at all because so many people are uneducated about it. You have to tell them, hey, I'm HIV positive, and hopefully you accept me. But if not, I gotta try again. This is our wedding photo, and this is my beautiful family. My ex-husband is the person that gave me HIV, who knew he had it, and he had it for
medicine that her teeth are lost.
Years. I was 19 years old and just had a baby. This is actually my favorite photo of us. This is when.
Oh, delete that. Delete. Actually, keep it because when we see him on the street, it's on site, my G. It's absolutely on site. We need execute order 66. Execute order. We need you can't live on this earth, my brother.
We was in the beginning of our happy place, even though I didn't know he was living a double life. It's never easy to talk about how my dad introduced me to my ex-husband. My dad
and her dad introduces her to her ex-husband. We need to enforce we need to have some type of enforcement. We can't just let criminals run around, bro. We need to start we need to start chopping people's heads off, bro. We need to start putting the fear of God into man. You're losing your way, bro.
Dad said this is one of his friends. Everyone knew that I was the preacher's kid, so they have this.
And he's a pastor. Hang him. I have nothing to say. Hang him. Who what is wrong with you? You can't live on this earth. And when people ask what happened to you, we're gonna say you
obsession over preacher's daughters. And
you went on a boat and you went fishing.
My dad wanted me to marry, and he introduced us because he felt like we would be a good fit.
Do you know how much of a demon you have to be to introduce your child to somebody that you're currently sleeping with and saying that you would be a good fit? We need death. We need to shame you to death. You cannot live on this chat. I don't give a shit what you say. That's not necessary. Okay, let's put this into perspective, right? Say you're the other spouse, right? Say whatever you are, and your spouse, right? You found out that not only your partner is cheating on you, they are cheating on you with your child's spouse, with your child's partner. Chat, if your first reaction isn't to immediately fly into a blind rage and execute both of them, I don't see you as a human being. I really could not, because there's not an ounce of what an intelligent person, or what a person of any civilized society looks upon this with any compassion, with any sense of remorse. Because not only are you destroying our relationship, you're destroying our child's relationship, and you're cheating on me, and it's bad. I'm already furious you're cheating on me. I'm like, if you cheat on me, I'll be pissed off. It's what it is. But if you cheat on me with my child's spouse, I have to end your life, because now you're harming my child. Now it goes beyond me.
I thought that he was just a member of my dad's church. I wanted to get away, but I felt trapped. I don't even look the same. I looked depressed and I was losing weight. I also believed that I was HIV positive here and I did not know. And you can tell from my cheekbones. I'm starting to look sick. And this is when I was pregnant with our daughter, Elizabeth. When I found out that my dad,
that whole image got that dude pissed off. There's no other reason.
And my husband at the time was sleeping together, I felt betrayed.
Betrayed. I feel like I need homicide. Homicide is the first thing I resort to. It's like I couldn't sit you down and talk to you. There's nothing to talk about. This quiz, what productive conversation could we have? We couldn't conversate. You're a beast. You are an animal, a beast of absolute burden. And you're burdening my life. I need to cut you off.
Felt disgusted. I felt like I wasn't worth anything, and I didn't believe in the word loyalty anymore. I don't talk to my dad.
No, we need to hang them both.
Anymore, but
no shit. He's dead. We can't talk to the dead. You know what I'm saying?
My ex-husband does pop in and pop out.
Pop in and pop out. When? There is no unconceivable notion. There is no unconceivable notion that your dad and your ex-husband sleeping together. I couldn't fathom it.
I did lock him up. I was really nervous. Does pop in and pop out. I did lock him up. I was really nervous when I first told Brendan that I have a horrible past.
Pop in and pop out. I couldn't see that. I couldn't see that happening. I'm like, aren't you the dude that slept with her father? You're dead. It's on site. Your life has popped out.
I was more so shocked than
do better
anything.
in your next life, my brother.
Angry. That's supposed to be her father, and for him to set her up the way he did, it was honestly.
Why are we not blaming both parties? Why are we only throwing stones at is the father 100% in the fault? Yes. Is the husband 100% in the fault? Yes. How is anyone more at fault than the other person? You know who my father is. He knows who you are. So why are we pretending like the father is the mastermind? Was he a significant part in this? Yes. Was your ex-husband, a significant part in this? Hell yes. Kill them both.
It was horrible.
I'm still strong.
Burn the witches at the stake, man. That's all I got to say.
Her honesty, her bravery, and her goofiness. Even though she's sometimes
aggravating. I wanted people to know that there is life after HIV. I'm married to a man who is HIV negative. I have 3 children who is HIV negative. A lot of people didn't understand why I told the world that I am HIV positive.
I feel like the moral of the story, it's like your HIV is washed over in comparison to your husband sleeping with your father. I'm not even processing the HIV. I'm processing how are we actually going to perform, how are we going to get away with murder? Because I feel like there are 100 different, we actually could pull it off.
Video got the most hate comments. Not being funny, but he voluntarily invited HIV into his life. Was he positive already? Not judging, just curious.
It's a lot of ignorant people who just think HIV is a death sentence.
A lot of people think that we do this for clout, which is weird, because who want to get clout off having HIV?
A lot of people think it's fake, honestly.
Yeah. Comments like, you're selfish for having kids, you're selfish for being married to a man who is HIV negative, let him be with a woman who's HIV negative. Sometimes I would read people saying that I need to die and that I don't deserve my husband.
We need to murder your father.
I have been through
and your
with my past marriage.
I don't understand.
I feel sorry for him now. He's going to catch it too. People make me feel like I am not human. They make me feel like I don't belong here and that I am a walking disease.
Your father and your ex-husband are not human. They have reduced their status to now that of like plants and rocks. Like, your life is forfeit, my brother.
That if I touch them, they're gonna get it as well, and that hurts.
I never knew that social media could be so brutal.
But after a while, the judgment really didn't
Catch this HIV positive woman on national TV.
affect us at all.
He better accept you. He gave it to you.
A lot of people don't really pay
It's the internet, bro. It's the internet, bro. You can't interact with every person, bro. Half of these people are just chatting.
attention, but a lot of people think that I'm the one that gave it to her.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know that children also take HIV medicine even though they're not positive. They have to take it the first 3 weeks of them being born.
Even though they are negative, you have to go through a process.
If you didn't know, when your child is born from HIV woman, your child will see the infection disease doctor and take HIV meds the first 3 weeks. If they're not positive, they'll get off.
As a HIV woman having children, I support you, honey, no matter what. I am positive as well, and my husband is negative. Thank you for uplifting me. Social media definitely have made my marriage stronger because it just tested everything. It just made us love each other even more because people want our marriage to fail so bad. All right, sit back, girls. Get closer. God, like y'all gonna bite each other. Say cheese. What is like to see your mom talk about having HIV?
I hate when parents do this. Dude, I hate when parents do this. I hate when parents ask me some question about their fucking life that has, like, what essentially nothing to do with me. It's like, it's okay if you want to get advice on something, but it's a one thing if you're just asking a question to get, like, some frivolous thing out of it. Like, you're asking me, like, how do you feel if me and dad got a divorce? It's like, what the fuck are you asking me? Why are you even asking me this fucking foolishness? How do I feel? I don't care. Leave me alone. Like, who gives a fuck?
You shouldn't know that kind of stuff.
You think so? Okay.
How do you feel when people comment bad things about mommy? I don't. Why do you want me to give a fuck so bad?
Do you think people treat mommy different?
God, I want to. Let's skip,
That
bro.
the doctor just told her daughter this.
Honestly, I was devastated.
Chat, I can't get over the fact the husband was sleeping with the father. They went on a rant talking about HIV. That is severely washed over the fact that your husband has slept with your father. I feel like death penalty needs to be involved. I think death penalty needs to be involved. We need to come up with some way to execute these people.